Hi everybody, I am Barb Steinberg. I am a parent coach, a teen life coach for girls, and a speaker on raising teen girls. I wanted to talk with you a little bit about, some of you who have followed my work have heard me say that our teenagers, our kids, are our greatest teachers. And I recently had a parent coaching session with a parent mom who was really struggling with her relationship with her teen daughter who had just gone off to college. And they apparently, according to mom, had never really had a close relationship. And the daughter now was sort of challenging the mom, bringing her big emotions, being sad and saying, we never really talk. We never really talk about anything of substance. You just ask me about my classes and my dorm room. And, the mom I think, was very caught off guard by this and didn't fully understand it. And I think also was hurt by it and was feeling from her point of view that I'm always checking in with you. I call, I text, I send you care packages. I helped you, when you needed to change dorm rooms. And so her mom was feeling like, what are you talking about? I'm giving to you in all the ways that I know how to give. And the daughter is basically challenging the mom and being one of her mom's greatest teachers by saying, I want more from you. I want to connect to you heart to heart. I want to talk about what's really going on in my life and what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, my fears are, what my dreams are. And for this particular mom, based on her own past, it was really hard for her growing up to connect with people. She had to move around a lot, so she really kind of walled off her heart and just kind of felt like, what's the point of making friends? I'm going to leave anyway. And so she carried that through, that protective wall around her heart. She carried that through into adulthood, and now it was kind of manifesting itself in her relationship with her daughter. So the work to be done is really on the mom's part. And so if you identify with this mom and I am like that. I have a hard time showing my emotions. I have a hard time creating the space for my daughter to feel all of her feelings. I want them to end. I want to fix it. I want to move on from it. It feels uncomfortable to talk about quote unquote real things. I'd rather talk about things like schoolwork and classes and more surfacey things. So if you identify with this mom in any way, then this is for you. Or maybe you know someone who does. Maybe your partner or your spouse does. So the work to be done is on the mom's part. For her to, if she needs to get some support through a parent coach, through a counselor, a therapist. And we even talked about her taking out pictures of herself when she was in middle school and high school, and really asking that little girl in the picture what she was feeling at that time. What was she thinking? What was she afraid of? What did she wish were different? And really connecting with that younger part of herself to be able to let those feelings come up, to allow herself to grieve for all the losses that she had during that time, every time she had to move, or every time she wasn't able to make a friend or didn't feel like she was a part of. And so really connecting to the softer, more vulnerable parts of herself, maybe even sharing those times and those experiences with her own daughter, giving herself some practice and letting tears come up, letting herself cry. We talked about writing her daughter a letter, that might be a beginning, kind of a first step in order to be more vulnerable and to have more real conversations if it feels a little bit too vulnerable to have them face to face right now or over FaceTime. So the highlight was for mom to begin her own work, to allow herself to feel her feelings, to be more vulnerable so that she can show up for her daughter. Her daughter's asking for that, which is a really beautiful thing, that her daughter wants that from her mom. She wants a closer relationship with her. So what a gift that you have a daughter that is, I know it feels like a challenge, and it also is a gift that she wants a closer, more intimate relationship with you. So the work is on your end, and for you to be able to step up to give your daughter what it is that she's asking for, but even more important than that, to give yourself what it is that you need, which is to almost befriend and become best friends and build a relationship with yourself, with all the parts of you, even the parts that you've ignored and shoved down and not wanted to feel or deal with. In doing our own work as parents, we can only improve our relationship with our children, have more real, intimate relationships, but we also are demonstrating and showing our kids that we are strong enough and capable enough to heal ourselves, that we're not looking outside of ourselves for someone to heal us or to make us better or whole. We're teaching that by doing the work ourselves. So I can't recommend this enough. I've done it in my own life, and at times, as hard as it is, only good has come from it. So I leave you with that. Ponder. If you want more tools and tips and strategies on raising your girls, that's what I'm here for. Please check out my website, barbsteinberg.com. Check out my online courses, my Facebook page, Instagram, my YouTube channel, where you're going to get even more free advice on raising girls. That is my goal, is to help. That is what I want to do. So I hope that you'll let me do that for you. Thanks for listening.